Good morning, good morning. Hi, Vicky. I'm all right, honey. I'm still not feeling the best in the world, but I'm okay. I just got up, but I worked all night. Morning, Brenda. How are you, honey? Hi, Shell. It's good to see everybody. I've got me a new job. Yeah, I worked all night. I laid down. I slept till 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon after a short stint up yesterday morning. Tom had a really bad dizzy spell and fell on the floor and hurt his hand. And I got him in the bed and he went to sleep. And I decided I'd go lay back down and I slept till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I stayed up till 1 last night. He hurt his hand bad. I may have to take him in for x-rays. Um, he's moving it though. He's not, you know, he's not acting like it's broke, but it's swelled and it's sore. But anyway, I stayed up till 1 o'clock, and at 2 o'clock I woke up this morning and I come upstairs and I finished my little journal that I was making for Melissa. And so I thought I'd start on the second one. Thank you, Brenda. He's bless his heart. I give him his medicine, and I think on top of everything else that's going on, it was just too much, and it could have been the flu, too. The viral infection we have. My brother-in-law is. Excuse me, I'm going to set myself back a little bit. Um, my brother-in-law is a doctor, and hello, Melissa. How are you, honey? Uh, he's he said that the flu wasn't going around right now, so it's probably viral. I don't know what it was, but girls, you don't want it. Whatever it was, because it was bad. I mean, I never hurt so bad in my life. And I know he was the same way. Yes, Tom's still asleep, but I will tell him you said happy birthday. I'm awake. Melissa, that's what I can say. I worked all night on your journal. Got it done. I can't wait to show you. It looks so pretty. I didn't do a lot of pockets and tags, and I don't ever in a mini. And I will. I will. He's got a surprise coming this morning if he feels like it. And then we're going to have a birthday party for him on Sunday at his brother's. So we're going to have a pool party. And maybe by that time we'll feel like feel like getting out and doing, or I'll feel like getting out and doing. I will tell him. I will tell him. He's been so excited over everything, girls. My heart just has about burst every time he's gotten something. And uh, Sue, if she's in here yet, got him the cutest card, and he has been tickled over that one. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Janet. Hi, Carrie Ann. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Did you see the good news? Vicky hit 400 subs this morning. So, and girls, if you haven't subbed to Melissa, you need to go check her out. I'm telling you, the best group. I mean, I just love her group. I just love it. And everybody in it. And, Kathy, yes, Kathy. And what was the congratulations for Vicky about? I missed that. I'm gonna dip my cookie. Good morning, Roseanne. And I will tell him. No, Kathy. Kathy's Creative Life. She hit 400 this morning. So she had an announcement on her giveaway. And, oh, that's okay. I have them all the time, honey. All the time. I think there's more gas in my head than any other place in my body. Well, I may have girls. I'm not really thinking yet. I just woke up. I put on my coffee, watched Kathy's video, and up the stairs I came. Hi, Ray, Gloria. I'm gonna get choked on a cookie. Excuse me. Dadgummit. That's what I get for eating something. Excuse me. Eating something I'm not supposed to have. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Marina. Oh, it's good to see all you girls. Hi, Roseanne. Roseanne. Okay, I will make sure it wasn't Rosanna. Doggone it. My eyes gonna start watering in a minute. Yeah. That just started to go down the wrong pipe. Oh. Like I said, that's what I get for eating cookies. But I didn't take time to make me any toast or anything. I just come on up. And I can choke pretty easy. And then if I'm not careful, I'll pee my pants. Oh. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm going to get one of these for my giveaway. This is going to be part of my giveaway. I found out yesterday that I cannot send paint in the mail. So, girls, the paint is out. So, I can send you brushes, but I can't send you paint. I can send you stick glue, but I can't send you liquid glue. So, I'm going to have to reorganize my box just a little bit. And they're not allowed to be sent. So, anyway, we'll get it straightened out, though. We'll get it straightened out. Hi, Joyce. I think I did. But I meant Kathy. I had talked to Vicky, though, in a message, so... So sometimes my brain shuffles things around. And I'm telling you, it was shuffled last night when I tried to use this Big Bite for the first time. Hi, Stacy. You will, Vicky. I know it, honey. I can't wait to show you the journal that I made for Melissa's auction. Just because I wanted to. I'm going to make 4 of them. But I need help on the next one. Hi, Nancy. How are you, hon? Hello, Carolyn. It's so good to see everybody. Melissa, I am loving it. I love to make minis. So, it's something that I can do fast. And although I put a little extra time in this one because I messed it up in a few places and had to go back and redo. And like I said, me and that big bite decided it decided he would bite when I wasn't really wanting it to bite. Hi, Ann. Hey, Clara. Wow, it's so good to see everybody. Even though I look horrible, I'm telling you, I have been so sick. The other day after I had the live girls, I got up and started to get up to turn out the lights. And I started cramping, and I thought I was not going to make it down the stairs. My whole body was cramped up, and I felt horrible. By the time I got downstairs, I was chilling and had a fever and went to bed and covered up and stayed in the bed. Tommy had to help me in the bed. And, I was sick. And I went to calling for the kids to come and help me. And, I got Tom fed. I did get him fed. And got his morning medicine before I had to go to bed. Although I was sick to do it. And then I got up and fixed him some cottage cheese and peaches for lunch because he wasn't eating that much then either. But he was starting to, and he was beginning to holler he was hungry, and I had absolutely nothing in this house that you could fix that was fast. I just didn't have it. And not that I don't have food, I just didn't have anything fast. And I was too sick to get up and do it. I was in the bed covered up with 2 quilts and just chilling like crazy. So I finally got a hold of my son and told him I needed help with Tom and help with food. And so they went and got me some. I do too. It's one of my favorite things to have. So anyway, he went and got me some groceries and come in and fixed me a bite to eat, which I couldn't eat. I could not eat. And give us both our medicines and got us Tommy showered and settled down for the night and got me covered up. I'm telling you, I was so cold, it's horrible. And was running a fever, I know it was. But all that night, I could just barely move. Tom would come in and lift me up out of the bed to give me a drink of water. And, so it was horrible. Good morning, Susan. How are you, honey? Good morning, Judith. Good to see you. I was recounting my last live stream sign off. Boy, it was rough. But I'm feeling better now. I don't have the pain like I did. I'm tired still, but my sleep pattern is off, so that's why I'm tired. my sleep pattern's off. I slept till 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I didn't want to go to bed last night. I was ready to work. Yes, I'm telling you, those prayers work. They do. And hi, Sue. Tommy loved your card. Oh my God, he loved your card. She got him a card that had skunk on it and said, I've been smelling a birthday party, or oh, no, I caught it in the wind that you're having a birthday. And then you opened it up. And it said, have you been farting cake and ice cream? And he thought that was so funny. I did too. It was really cute. He said, she's got me a skunk. She sent me a skunk. And I said, read it. And so he read it out loud. And I said, now open it up and read the other side. And so when he read the other side, he got so tickled. I will tell him, honey, when he woke up, he got real dizzy and lightheaded yesterday and took a header in the floor and hurt his hand. And he didn't sleep well last night, but he's sleeping now. So, hi, Kathy. I just watched your video, hon. Yay! Go, girl. You go, girl. Patricia, good morning, good morning. I didn't get up till 8:20, something like that. Tim Holtz. You either have a real good love for him or you're just not impressed. I'm sorry, but most people love him. I'm not so impressed. I like his inks. I really do like his inks. I mean, in the paint, but I think he's overpriced. Oh, really? I've seen a lot of people using those. The hitch post. Well, I had an idea while I was laying in the bed. I'm choking, I'm coughing, girls, not because I'm so sick, but because I choked on a cookie. So it's got me all messed up here for a little bit. And anyway, I had this idea while I was laying there this morning that instead of a mini, if Melissa didn't care, that I might make a travel journal, 10 size, and steampunk it. Now, I have never made a travel journal, and I have made two things steampunk. One was a tag, and one was, well, it was almost steampunk. It wasn't steampunk, but it was almost steampunk. I tried to steampunk it, but I just have never done. It's not my thing. It might get to be my thing if I really liked what I done. You know, who knows? But anyway, I thought it might be fun, and well, it is mine too, because I don't have anything like that in my house. And good morning, Anastasia. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you this morning? I think I've missed some people. I hadn't seen Anastasia. Here she is. Well, see, now I just knew that there would be somebody in here that could help me figure this out. Because I can do another mini, but I found some images that are just slightly bigger than that, and it doesn't have to be completely 10 height, but I was thinking about kind of the width of it more, and maybe just a little higher. All right. Good morning, Angela. How are you this morning? Oh my gosh, girls, I've just about got 30 people in here. I'm so excited. Yay, yay. Come into my house, girls. Come into my house. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. My door's always open. Dadgummit. I hate when I try to eat something really good and it won't let me. Morning, Amber. Bye, friend Amber. My coffee is hot and it is black this morning. I'm having to leave off the sugar, and then I grabbed 2 cookies, so that didn't work, but only ate one because I'm choked on it and now I can't eat the other one. Isn't that awful? I'd love it if there would be just a few more. Of course, Melissa said she would be back, so that would be 28, 29, whatever. I got 19 thumbs up. That's cool. I will tell him. I will tell him, honey. He's still sleeping this morning. He didn't sleep good last night because he was hurting, but I give him a couple aspirins and I did black for years and then started drinking cream and sugar in it when I was told I couldn't have cream and sugar. Of course, you know, there has to be a little stubbornness in you somewhere. Anyway, he was still sleeping real sound. And, hi, Lisa. How are you this morning? I can do black. It's okay. I can't take the creamer without the sugar. Well, I don't know. Somebody said good morning, Amber. I didn't see her either. I know. Well, you don't want to. You don't want to. Oh, he hears me all the time. If I'm not, I know this sounds odd, girls, but if I'm not videotaping and laughing, I'm watching the videotape downstairs because I rewatch them to see how many people has commented. And so when I go over to see how many people's commented or somebody has commented, it comes on. So one of mine is on somewhere sometime during the day. So he hears me through the videotape too. But I check all the comments, girls. I love them. I really do. I feel like you're telling me from the heart, and I love that. And they're just great. I appreciate them. I appreciate the comments. Even if you can't be in the live, I appreciate knowing that you've watched or at least watched some of it, or that you've been here. I appreciate that, honey. I do, Angela. That just makes my heart sing. You had a little naked guy what? Okay. Okay. A little naked guy I was chasing down. Well, trying to chase him. Okay. You want to expand on that, honey? Get that dude and get some clothes on. Hi, Misty. I know, I'm just absolutely thrilled. We have so much fun in here, and you know, yeah, I'm just thrilled. So I had thought about the quilt thing, and I still want to do that, but I think what I want to do, girls, is I want to show you my love. And maybe y'all can do that. Um, I want to, my love in quilting is applique. I love to applique. And I usually make my own appliques. And if I do that, I would give out patterns to everybody that they could use. Um, but I usually make my own. And it's, and I don't use pre-cuts. A lot of times I use whole cloth. And so I was thinking about, hi, Jane. Oh, 31, my gosh. Wow. We're rolling this morning. Come on in, girls. My household, you just come on in. Hi, Sonia. Anyway, it has, I've been thinking about it, and I'm afraid, oh, Susan, I will sing to him just as soon as he wakes up. Thank you for that. But anyway, so if I do a quilting video once a week, uh, it will be something like that, something we can do one block at a time, and it will be very simply done, kind of the basics. Melissa is an art quilter and has even won awards and been published. So I don't want her to think that I'm stepping on her ground, because I cannot compete with someone who has been published. I can guarantee you that. So I am so excited that she's wanting to do it too. And it kind of stirred me to want to get back. Hi, Maggie. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. So anyway, I was just thinking that it might be something fun to do on a Saturday or a Sunday when I'm bored and I need to go online and see my girls. So, Maggie, I'm so glad you could make it this morning. I sound a little rough because I choked on a cookie that I wasn't supposed to have, but I'll be all right in a minute and my voice will clear up a little bit. Yeah, well, I know, and I do, and I do. This is me. This is what I love right here, sitting and welcoming you into my home and talking to you and spreading the love, honey, spreading the love. That yeah, I really would like to kind of get back into the quilting, and I think I know Aunt Beck had said that she would love to do that, and so I was thinking that I would do some uh, just some quilt blocks, and you know, we can make our own, and it'll be a simple block that we can create uh, in one video is what I'm thinking, and then we can add the next one, the next video we can do another one, and then you know, after you get well, it's usually 4 crossed and 5 down after you, for a full size. When you get that much, you're ready to make well, yeah, you can do anything with them if we do a 12-inch block. Uh, but it would be fun just to do them together, and you know, that's right, that's right, that's right. And I started quilting, um, oh gosh, right after Herb died, so 11 years ago I started quilting, and I had quilted with my mother some. And I love to tack a quilt. And girls, if you've never tacked one, they are the coziest quilts. They are so soft and pliable. Oh, Brenda, I wish you could stay, baby. I really do. I'm glad you came in, though. Okay, Susan, hurry, honey. But, yes, Brenda, you have a good day, hon. Um, it just be, it might be a plain block one week, and then the next one might be an applique block, or I might make two blocks and then throw in an applique and say, girls, this is going to go in the corner of the applique. You could never tell. But we'll keep it up. We'll keep things up, and if I do draw the patterns, then they're mine to give out if I want to, and I'll give them out on Facebook. And if anybody wants to join us, they can download them off of Facebook and use the applique. I have some pretty ones right now that I got out of coloring books that are so cute. They make cute baby quilts. But I love to make animals and that kind of thing from the coloring books. It's a great place to find your appliques. It's a great place to find ideas for baby quilts. So, anyway, that being said, because that's still being planned and it hasn't been done yet, I'm waiting a little bit for Melissa to come back if she can. I'm hoping she can. She may have someone there with her right now. I thought she was going to go home this morning, but then she may have had to wait one day. Okay, Shell. Good night, honey. You sleep well. I'm glad you did, and I send happy thoughts and good thoughts all the way, Carla. All the way, honey. You're in my prayers. Oh, she's leaving later today. Okay. He must have got there then. He must have got there. She's probably, yeah. She's probably telling him exactly where she wants him and how big. Did you see her little video on the group? I'm telling you, that was so cute. She had all her chickens around her. And when you push the button to play, all the chickens danced. It was so cute. I loved it. I made this for her last night. It's 3.5 by 3.5. 3 signatures sewn in. And yes, well, it's been added to because I got it decorated last night completely. And you girls have got to see this now. Okay, here we go. It's a little fatty. It's a little fatty. Kind of flattened it down for a while last night, so it didn't open up as much as it was last night. And that I just absolutely loved it. I put in a few tags, and I didn't put a lot of tuck spots and things. I'll kind of let that up for you girls to do, or whoever gets it. I did put in a few, and a few I'll show you no, that is not a good heart pin. Let me show you my heart pins. Where's my heart pins? We got my dangles on and got... Good morning, Tom. Everybody's been saying happy birthday to you up here. I got all my little jewels pinned on and clipped on and in my little hearts, because this is kind of a heart journal. And that is not laying where I want it to. Of course not. Well, could be because I've got it upside down. Good Lord. Now one fell off. I made that little thing on it. There's a little cluster, girls. You see how simple they can be to make? I have no idea where that come out at. So we're just going to fan through here and find a place and hook it on. But I just stuck them on the pages with clips and that kind of stuff. And you know, you can see it's a fatty one. She opens up, and now that I've ruffled it a little bit, and got a little lace on it and cleaned it up. But I'm not going to show the inside of it until Melissa comes back, and then I'll give you a preview. But anyway, I want to talk about that other journal. I want to do a couple of steampunks, because when this was announced in her live last night, there was 2 or 3 people that said, "Oh, I love steampunk." And guessing I know, baby. How are you feeling this morning? Are you doing okay this morning? Are you okay this morning? Watch that hand. Are you okay? You guess you're all right? You feel better this morning? Nothing's spinning, I hope. Now that you come upstairs, come around here and watch the edge of that cabinet. Give me my loving. Mwah. Let me see your hand. Oh, that looks sore, Tom. It's really swelled. There he is. There's my boy. There's my birthday boy. Oh, Tom. You know they heard that. He's farting cake and ice cream. Today, honey. Today. Happy birthday to you. Mm-hmm. It is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tommy. Happy birthday, I love you.
Today's my birthday, Mom.
Today is your birthday. I think there might have been a little glitter with that. Did you throw a little glitter dust with that fart? That's got him laughing.
I think today's my birthday.
Yes, it is, honey. It is. Yay! Finally got here.
Yeah,
Finally got here. Stacy and everybody are saying happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. From Elizabeth and Stacy and Sue and Clara and Judith and Vicky and Anastasia and help me scroll. And Cheryl and Angela and Carrie Ann and all the girls are saying happy birthday, Tom. And Gloria from all over the world. Yeah, just from all over the world.
Today's my birthday.
Today's your birthday. How old are you?
45.
45? Now, Tom,
shh.
You're supposed to go down a little bit.
Sit up.
How do I lie about my age if you're that old?
I told you I was going.
I keep telling him, don't tell your real age.
Mama, I just turned 45 already.
He turned 45 already, and that's all there is to it. He's not going to change it. Yeah. And nobody would believe that either, but, you know. they'd be saying, man, you got a late start, didn't you? Hi, Emma. Good morning, good morning.
My birthday finally got here.
Yeah, it did, and Emma just said, happy birthday. His level, yeah. You know what you need to do? You need to go downstairs and get you some breakfast. And I'll be down in a little while, and we'll get you cleaned up and stuff.
Get me cleaned up and
Yep.
stuff.
We will. Okay?
Eat some breakfast.
Yeah, eat some breakfast.
What cereal up in the
I don't know, but there's some donuts in that cabinet. If I was you, I'd get those donuts and a glass of milk, and I'd eat them if I wanted them. It's your birthday.
Donuts, a glass of milk.
Donuts and a glass of milk. It's your birthday. Go for it.
My birthday finally got here.
It did. Now you be careful because that's your sore hand. So you be careful going down that stairway. I love you so much. My big guy. His brother bought him some sugar donuts, with those little powdered sugar donuts, and I'm telling you what, we love them better than anything under the sun. When I got sick the first time with what I thought was bronchitis, and they kept diagnosing as bronchitis, and it was a tumor then, but when when I first got diagnosed with it, I craved chocolate donuts. I could not stand to eat anything else, but I craved chocolate donuts. So my husband, bless his heart, every day when he come home from work, he'd bring me a package of chocolate donuts. Yeah, when you bite into them, they just poof. They just poof. I know, Kathy. I have a half-eaten cookie here. Peanut butter. Not bad. Yes, he hurt his hand, honey, when he fell, and it is swelled. It's really swelled. I probably need to take him in and have it x-rayed, but I have to lower my voice. His Amy, Clint's wife, that's my younger son, is coming to get him and going to take him to the movies and out to eat this morning. And I thought, he's done all night long with that hand. He can wait a little while longer. I'm going to let him go out to eat, go to the movies. And then we'll see. I really think it's just sprained. And I think it's sprained real bad because he is using it. Yes. And he needs that so bad. He needs it so bad to get out of this house. Yeah. And I give him some, well, he just told me flat out he wasn't going to have cast. No. No, thankfully. It's not. He's left-handed and it's his right. So, Kathy, that thing's really giving you problems. Is it not going through or what? What do they go through and then you screw the bottom on them or something? Yeah. Yeah, you're going today, aren't you? That's what I say. That's what I say. Let him have fun. Okay, well then slow down a little bit, honey. If you don't slow down, it'll never get done. I know, because I've tried to do that before. I can't rush them. I can't. I've got to be in the zone. And if I'm not in the zone, it's not going to get done. Yeah. Yeah. Mine one was kind of like that too. Good morning, Azure. How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Anyway, I was hoping that Melissa would come back. I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you some of the things I've got. I've got this great big book here. It's called 5,000 Pieces of Clip Art, and it's awesome. But when you get over in here, there is all sorts of balloons, and I found it on Amazon. She found hers for free. Did you, Susan? Good deal. I did like your clusters and tags. And but it has the flying machines, it has steam engines, it has oh my gosh, it has bicycles, and you know, you name it, that era, it's in here. Let's see, there's a steam tractor, and then a steamboat, and you know, it's just all in here. But they're bigger pictures, so that's why I was thinking I might go up on the size, so that I could get those pictures in. And here's where they raced horses on bicycles that were decorated like bicycles. And there's a bicycle built for two. And here's a motorized tricycle. And of course the steamships are the next. And then, you know, you've got the steamships and the helium balloons. And it is the clip art book. And I got it at Amazon. And I have cut on it. I would rather make copies, but I didn't have any ink when I cut on it. And I wanted the images, and I'm kind of like that now. So I'll cut on it, and if I have to, I'll hunt for another one. I just don't mind a bit. I bought it to cut on. I bought it for the images. And I love some of the cartoons in them. Look at this guy riding his horse. This is on transport. And of course, the horse knocked him off. But it has got some of the coolest pictures in them. It's got leisure sports. It has costumes. It has ornamental alphabet. It has anatomy. It has architecture. And it has flowers. And the anatomy is amazing because they drew them in poses. Do you see that guy's pose? And then, of course, there's things like poison written across it. And, you know, there's all kinds of words and illustrations. The clip art book. It is the clip art book. A compilation of more than 5,000 illustrations and design, research and introduction by Gerard Quinn, and that's who it is by, is Quinn, Quinn. Morning, Aunt Dak. You got your coffee this morning? Come in, come in. Come and join us. My mother had this right here. This is a Chinese moon guitar. And my mother had one. And so anyway, it has all sorts of instruments and music things and bowler hats and the Victorian ladies and how they dressed and their shoes and everything. I mean, it's just a great book. So, I've got images. I just need the book size. Yeah, it could be creeple parts. It sure could. It sure could. Because there's animals and there's weird animals in it because, you know, they believed in the, and there was some weird animals that have gone extinct. So, I'm wanting to do the steampunk. And I'm wanting to do a big balloon, I think, on the front, but I don't know. I don't know where I should start with it. I have some metal pieces. I have some watch pieces. It's just a pocket. It's not a pocket watch, but it's just a wrist watch. But it doesn't have a back on it, so it has some gears in it. I have, and I thought about making one layered. You know, maybe putting the sticks and layer it so that it comes up, and then putting the balloon somehow on that, on a card, so that it's prominent, and putting the watch then in another location. And Miriam Small, I believe is her name. She does. She's in England and or Ireland one, and I love her to watch her. And I can't think of. It's not Miriam. It's not how you say her name. It's not Miriam. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Anyway, she has a channel here on YouTube, and she does mixed media. Did you order one, Elizabeth? It is. It's an awesome book. It is. Good deal, Cheryl. Thank you, honey. Thank you. And I have enjoyed owning it. And I have, like I said, I just thought I could cut all these images out. That's it. Marima. I guess is how you would say that. But anyway, Marima Small Art. Yes. That she is amazing. And I've seen her layer things like that with gesso. Now, I don't have any gesso. I'll just tell you right now. I haven't got it made yet. I do have some texture paste. It's orange. It's orange. But it'll paint black. So I am thinking, and then I've got some gold flakes and some gold paint that I could use over the top of things, that I would just start and see what we come up with. But I also have, it's not quite a travel size, but I also have insulin boxes. If I don't have to cut them down too much, would be a really good back because they're strong. But I'm afraid, because they scoop out, I'm afraid that I might have to cut them down too far. But anyway, I was thinking travel notebook size so that I could put the Marda, that's what they call her on there. I was thinking I could actually, you know, put the images in long ways if I wanted to. What do you think about that? Mix that. Well, my gold is actually gold paint. It is not. It is a gold leaf paint, and I don't have any. I don't have any just regular gold paint. I have some yellow. It needs something. It needs something because it's well, it dried up, and I had to take about half of it out, and I'm not even sure it's good now, or if I kept it. Yes, I did. Okay. Now, which one of these cubbies did I put my stir sticks in? I don't want to talk to you. um, let me find my stir sticks. I can't do this unless I find them. I have a big old... Yeah, I got the voicemail. Okay. I think that I put them over here in this other corner. Let me go look. Amen. Okay, that's it. I am never cleaning up again. Every time I clean up, I lose it. I'm never cleaning my studio again. All right, I'll use my chopstick. No, I won't. Okay, I didn't find the sticks, and my yeah, my texture paste is pretty dry. It will mix a little bit, but it's pretty dry. I had this idea, Melissa, to make a steampunk uh, TN journal for you, because I have some awesome images that are all a little larger than my popsicle sticks. I was looking, and my leather. I was looking for my leather. I have some leather that I make books out of. And I cleaned my room up and I moved everything around and I have no idea where any of it is. Can't find any of it. I do have this type of notebook that has the date and schedule at the top, and you know, has nice paper in it, which would be a nice notebook and could decorate some pages in that. I know, honey. I'm sorry, baby. I haven't gotten to that. I tried to do it the other day and I was so sleepy. Yes. Oh, great. We're going to have heavy rain possible tonight and Tuesday. So, that is gone bad, and that's gone bad, and so we have to think of something else. Melissa, I finished this off last night, well, this morning. I got up at 2:30 this morning. Couldn't sleep. I'd slept till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I couldn't sleep. And you just got to see this journal. I told him I'd do a flip through when you got back. So, I'm going to tie it back up, and then I'm going to hold it up here. And I've got some dangles on the side, and I've got, I should talk to you a little while longer then. I've got some little hanging doodads on the side, and some lace, and all that kind of stuff. But here's the journal. And it's a little fatty, and I like them that way. I really like them that way. So I told the girls I would do a flip through when you got back. So here's the first of it. This is my inside cover, and of course this is all just paper that the girls have given me. Again, they've helped me make another one, and I stamped some paper with lines. That's just the back side of this one. And music sheets, some handmade paper that came from Australia, from my friend Wendy, and then just a pretty pink sheet. And there's another little heart here. And then a little envelope right here that flips open. This is one I made. And inside the envelope is a little homemade card with a little heart. And of course the little jewel on the side. This is a little fairy. And some more lined paper. And some more homemade paper. And on this one there's a little cameo. And on this one there's a tag. That's just flowers. And then there's some rose paper. And hearts and more paper. And that's my sewn in signature. And believe it or not, because I couldn't find my twine, this is a shoelace. Yep, it's sewn together with a shoelace. No needle. Just a shoelace. And so anyway, and then I you know, did the stamping again. And that's the only stamping that's in the book. It's just some lines on the paper. And then I made this little tag, and I made this little heart clip. This is made out of a regular paper clip, and it's just bent. And then there's a little button hanging on the side of that one. And then there's the other paper, and here's a little heart, real thin little paper heart hanging there. And then here's a little belly band that I just put a pretty piece of paper in. And it's clipped down right now, so I'm not going to move it because it's my clip's over it. And then this paper is a little shorter. And then some map pages. And then there's more of the homemade paper. And this little collage. And then here's a little tuck spot, and I just put some pretty paper in it. I thought maybe they would want to build it up themselves. And it's all different colors. I just used, was scrap pieces of paper that I had, except for the homemade paper. And it's really pretty. It's got a pretty soft pink color to it. And this is browns and pinks, which I love to go together. And here's another little dangle, and this is a little heart dangle. Right here. And then the second signature has little bitty tiny heart arrows on the bottom. And we'll skip to some of the decorations on it. There's a little heart I put on it. This was an old earring that I saved, which is how I decorate. I save up all my old jewelry. I buy old jewelry and I use them. That's let's see, and about every 4th or 5th page has there's more map page that came from Australia too, and about every 4th, 5th page has lace on it. Some of them a little bit farther than that, but anyway, here's my center again, and on this one there is a pocket tag. I made a pocket out of 2 pieces. And made a little tag for it. Actually, that was already made. It was kind of in a set. And then a little pocket tag here. Actually a belly band, but it holds tight. Another cameo. More matte paper. Another one of my little heart pins. See how that is? And I'll show you how to make those. This is a Tracy Fox deal. And here's a little angel right here on this one. And this is my little hope tag that I always put on my books. So that's one of them. And then again, this is a little piece of this pearl, or this bead right here, is part of a bracelet that my sister gave me that she had made. And I was going to use the bracelet, and I pulled too hard on it, and it came apart. So now I'm using the pieces. And which I really hated because the bracelet was beautiful. And so anyway, then we got over here, and there's another little heart here. And then we get to the 3rd signature. And the 3rd signature is, although the paper's a little different, it's just kind of like the other one, the way it's put together with the stamped paper. And let's see, we got a little bottom tuck spot here. And this page is nothing special, although it has a little heart design on it. And a little, okay, I'm sorry. Better? Okay. A little heart design, and I put a little clip on it that you can grab a hold of it with. And I had a hard time with that one. I made this and then couldn't figure out how to put it in this little book. And here's another little earring that I used. And here is another little rose that I just pinned on with little bitty pins. And here's another cluster that is hooked on with a little fancy little clip. More of the homemade paper. And it is very delicate. I'll tell you now, it's delicate, girls. And this charm, this little tuck spot with just some pretty paper in it. And this looks so pretty with this piece of paper that I put that orange in there just to highlight it. Yeah, you know what, I had those, and I don't guess I glued that down. I thought I did. Huh. Okay. We'll have to find where that went. See, I wasn't as done as I thought. And then this little dangle. And then another little tag back here. And just a pocket put on the bottom. And I have no clue where I had that, but I will find it out. And then I signed the back. And the very back has a filigree heart on it. So that's the journal. And well, thank you, Melissa. I'm glad that you like it. I just wanted to do something for you to help out, because I know what it costs to move, and I know what it takes to do all that, girl. It's not easy. And you had a big job. And I just love you to no end. I'm telling you. I think I had this right on that pocket, but I'm not sure. So I've got a piece of paper back here that I don't think is very pretty. I may put it on it. And one of these pages that have the bottom in right here, it's because, girls, I put it in upside down. Now it had writing all the way across it. And it was the only piece of paper in the book that was, I'm buzzing a little, the only piece of paper in the book that was upside down. And it had to be the one that I, wanted to showcase and couldn't then. So my paper clips I need to tighten down just a little bit, because once you move them around like this, you get them a little bit loose. And then they want to come out. And I'll show you how to do the paper clip. What is that hanging on? There you go. There you go. Get in there. The paper clips are so easy. I really was pleased with it when I got done. And I will put this back in it because this is pretty. And I'm going to do a butterfly one. And I want to do a steampunk one. And maybe two. Maybe two. So here's the paper clip thing. You take your paper clips and you hold them just like this. Okay, you see? And then you start pushing the fronts. See how I'm pushing that? You start pushing that towards the back. And when you do that, it starts making this kind of shape. And so when you get that kind of shape, you kind of start working it up just a little bit and spreading it out. Just kind of work it around with your hands. Then you pull this down because you don't want that big long piece, curled up there. And you just cross it. Let me work this out just a little bit and up a little bit. And then you just cross it down here on the bottom. Let me bring that one in a little. Now she does them, she's done them more. I haven't done them very much, but anyway, then you cut that little end off. And I didn't do this in very good because I didn't get this pulled out far enough and didn't give it enough curve. But when you put them on, you actually have a little heart shape. And I keep making this and worse, I think. I'm not doing a very good job at this tutorial. Go watch Tracy Fox. She knows how to do it. Because mine's not coming out too good. I have rabbit ears. Okay, when you get your rabbit ears, see, I'll just make it to be like it's supposed to be that way, and then nobody will know. You can hook them right over your card, like that, and it looks like you have a heart on it, or a little dip in the back like that. Yeah, it is. See, it looks like a heart when you turn it that way. And they're really not hard to make, and it doesn't really make much difference how they turn out, because it seems like they hold one way or the other. And then I take my cutters. Hers are better, but now she has played around with them a lot. And I just cut off that bottom so that they're about even. And you really are supposed to just push it together and cross them just a little bit. Now, there's my heart. So, they make real cute little things for your journal. They don't hold this much. I'm going to tell you, they won't hold a lot of stuff because you've got your, you know, the only thing you've got holding is your little scoop out. But they are very pretty on. And so, hi Brenda. I did cripple the paper clip. I made a bunny out of it. I did. I get all my little pieces here. But anyway, my idea was to make a steampunk journal this morning, because I have some amazing clip art to go in one. And I can't find my popsicle sticks. I still didn't find them. Of course, I didn't get all the way up my drawer. I've got glitter. I've got wire. That I don't have any popsicle sticks that I can find. And I know I've got some. A bunch of them. I bought like 1,000. Just on a whim. So, I need to find something to make me a and see how I'm going to do this, because I think I could water this down and maybe make it work. Yes, I need the Steel Danina sticks. Hey, I think I remember where I put it. Let's look in the big old tackle box. No. Crayons. There's crayons down in there. And paint. Which I'm going to need out, so I might as well not put it in there. It's never been opened. The sack has never been opened, so it's a big old sack of them. Lord only knows where I put them. I'm telling you. Okay, change your plans. We're going to make the butterfly journal. Annabelle's probably had them. We're going to make the butterfly little one. That's what we'll do. Change it over. And there, I've lost another tag. See, I've got to be careful. Showing this off. Melissa, I will send these just as soon as I can possibly get them out the door. I'm going to try to get them done for you by Wednesday at least, where I can get them sent off. So you'll have them. Organizing is not all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, thanks to Tom. Yeah, he glittered us up a while ago. Okay, I'll put this back over here, and I'll get out my cardstock, and I'm going to cut us down another one, and we will start on a small butterfly journal. And this one will probably not have any lace, but it's going to have lots of colorful paper. And I'm going to do it similar to our bigger one back here in the back. So, you get my cutter. And here's one that's folded right. Do I have a plastic knife? Yes, I do. But what I wanted it for was I was going to build up the cover of the journal on the steampunk journal. I wanted to layer it. So that's what I was looking for it for. So I could layer it up. Okay. I'm going to cut this at 3.5. If I can, if my cutter will cut it. Because my cutter doesn't. Oh, no, it's for, I was going to use them to layer and crisscross and layer so that I'd have different heights on the front of the book, because I was thinking about making a traveler's notebook or something this size that I could put my images in, but they're too big for the 3.5 by 3.5. And I've got some fantastic images, so I was sure wanting to use them. So anyway, that's what I make. I'm going to use whatever this is for the spine. This piece that's left over. I may layer it though. I want it 3.5 inches. And 3.5. Because I want my spine to have a little more heft to it than I had on the last one. Okay. I mean, nope, can't do it. Okay. I may have to double it. And glue it together. I'm doubling my spine this time, girls. And giving it a little more heft. Whatever that stuff is. Heft. That's how you say that. Are you going to leave me, Anita, already, honey? I love you, girl. Okay, we're going to put this together. Paper that's just going to be perfect for it, and I'm going to put this tacky glue in between it, and pretty sure it'll hold because it'll hold my fingers down to everything it touches. And everything my fingers touch. That's the stickiest stuff I ever used in my life. I have been glued to everything. Camera down, camera down. I'm sorry. Thank you, honey. That's why your girls are here, to tell me what to do. Dadgummit, because I forget. I get in the zone, and then I am not thinking. I have in this book a black and white image of a rose and a butterfly that would probably be really pretty on the cover. Water, Tom. Water and food. For the cat, please. That's because he's looking for water and food. You haven't fed him yet. Tommy, Kathy said good morning and happy birthday.
Kathy said happy birthday.
Yes. My friend Kathy. Yep. Okay. There's my pieces down. Now, I'll show you this image. I think I can get it under there so you can see it. Okay, let's see, where is that? Well, maybe I was just dreaming the butterfly. But he could have a butterfly put in it. Okay, get your fingers to work, Mary. This one has the butterfly, but that's not the one I thought it was on. So I don't like that one. So what I was thinking, maybe this rose, but I don't think it'll fit. It's going to be too big for my cover. I would lose some of it. So it would yeah, it would lose practically all of it. Well, it would wrap around, but it would lose it. So that's not going to work. I could go up and catch the buds, which would be pretty. But I really don't want to cut that pretty image up. I want to use it on something full. And so I'm going to nix that idea and we'll just go back to the paper. Okay. Okay, I just lost the center of my... Did I leave it in the book? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I slid this off the table. Hi, Emily. This is placemats. And there's baskets of apples on the other side. And I have them all over this place. This is our craft mats. They'd gotten old and was starting to shred a little bit, and I love them, so I just peel them off when they get wrinkled up and keep on going. All right, let's see what we've got in floral to use this morning. I do have this sunflower, or this daisy image, which is really pretty. This is a calendar. Gorgeous. Covers are 3.5 by 3.5 and 1.5 inch. I'm guessing on the spine, but I'm thinking that I will do this right here. That's what I'm thinking. The cherry blossoms would just be beautiful for butterflies.
Mama, can I do the one with marshmallows?
Yes, you can, Tom. It's your birthday. You can do anything you want. You can have anything you want. You just go for it, son. Okay, do the one with the marshmallows. I'm going to go down and I think pick up a little of this deep blue here. That'll give us some, we can put some blue in the book with that. Some light blue and some dark blue, and we'll see how that works. And actually, I will have enough of this that I can do front and back. So we're going to just cut this down. And let's see. Yeah, I want it down on this end. Not quite that much spine opening. Might have to give it 2 layers of this paper. I don't know. We're going to give it a whirl. We're going to give it a whirl, see what happens. And if it doesn't work, and you can see that I can cut straight, girls, so I want you to look at this piece of paper. It's just as crooked as a dog's hind leg. It's just as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Now I'm going to use it that crooked. I'll put some extra glue on this, because cardboard seems to suck up glue stick. Okay, honey. You come back, Elizabeth. Hang on, girls. I've got to answer this one. No, I didn't. Oh, honey. Those are all old. I thought they were all old hillbilly sayings. That's all I do. I've lived in Missouri most of my life. I was away from here, and Mom and Dad moved back. I was born here, and then they moved to Kansas. And I was raised 7 miles from where I'm living right now. So, I am a hillbilly. And I live in the foothills of the Ozark Mountains. I am not quite in the mountains, but I do live in the foothills. And I'm telling you that Missouri and Arkansas are absolutely beautiful. And if you've never been, they're good travel destinations. There's lots to see in Missouri and Arkansas. Lots of waterways, lots of beautiful parks. In Arkansas, they have, of course, a lot of tourist destinations like Eureka Springs, and they have the Jesus on the Mountain, and then they have a outdoor theater where they do plays out of the Bible that are really, really wonderful. And everybody goes down there and says they have a fantastic time. And of course, country music everywhere you go. But they have a lot of bike festivals and that kind of thing down there too. It's not just country anymore. But it is wonderful. And water everywhere, water. This is a water state. We have lakes and streams and riverways and caverns and caves and you name it, you can find it here. Okay, now I'm going to think, and I'm just going to go right ahead and glue this. But I think I'm going to use some cardstock on this to give it just a little more sturdiness again. See if I can't find a piece that's loose right here. It's loose. See, I've got some right up here already out. Nope, need a blue one. Need a blue one. No, that's too green. Oops. Okay. We'll get one out of this book. Like that one right there. That'll be perfect. That will be perfect. I went to Nebraska. I went through Nebraska. I was lost the whole time I was there. Because you don't just go straight across Nebraska. You would think you would, but you know, they follow the paths where the crops were grown. And so you went around acreages, you know. You traveled around acreages. Okay, I'm going to cut this one down to 3 1/4 so that I get my give my inside seam a little border if I can, because it's crooked, of course. I've never done anything in my life straight. I'm a hillbilly. I was raised on the hillsides. They're not straight. My sister-in-law, oh, how I love her. How I love her. Her name is Susie. When she first moved, she was raised in California. And when she first moved here, we took her out to see the Ozark Hills and where I was born, and to go down by the lake and just do some traveling, showing the sights. And we were down around my family's old stomping grounds, which is called Crane and Hurley and Galena, down in that area. And we got down there, and there was cows on the hillside, and they were walking on that hillside. And she said, "How in the world do those animals stay on that hillside?" And I said, "Well, honey, don't you know they can only go one direction because their legs are shorter on one side. That's the way they stay up on them. So they can walk around and around it, but they can't go backwards and forwards." She said, "Really?" I said, "Really, I'm telling you, it's true." I said, "Their legs are short on one side and they can't go the other direction." And girls, she believed that for over a week. And then she about killed me. But I had a good time at it. All right, girls. Whoa. Come back here. You get back down in there. You get back down in there. I'm going to have to trim it down just a little bit. It's a little bit too long on that end. Popped right out of there. Okay, there we go. Now then. Here's our cover. Yeah, I know it looks a little fuzzy in that area, but that's my... Oh, I love to tease. I love to tease. I'm pretty good at dishing it out, and I'm pretty good at taking it unless it gets really, really bad. Luann's having her surgery today. Let's keep her in our prayers, girls. Okay. This is our start of our butterfly journal right here. So the next thing I do is I decorate the front. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like to decorate my journal covers. I don't leave them to last. I let the journal cover tell me what kind of a journey I am going to take on the inside. Because I really never know when I start one. I know that I'm going to have butterflies, but I don't exactly know, how far into it I'm going to go or what I'm going to do. So, I like this one too. I know I'm going to put some butterflies on the front, so we might as well get started. Is that upside down? I believe it might be. I believe this is the front. That's okay, because we're going to cover it up. Yes, Note Spinner, how are they doing? Have you heard from them yet? Prayers, my love. Prayers for them kids and prayers for that baby. Prayers for the baby. For all of you. Nothing as sad as having a child that's sick and in desperate need of help. So my thoughts go out to you, and my prayers definitely go out to you. They do, they do. Okay, I'm going to gather up my butterflies and my hummingbirds, and I've got some little tags here that we just might put on the inside of this. What do we got here? Lady Boss. But I do like the bows. And they do have little envelopes somewhere. There's one. There's a little, well, no, that's not that one. That is an envelope. They have little cards somewhere. I think. Okay. Let's see what I can find. I'm going to go through this. Here. I know I found some in, this would be pretty. There's a little piece. Okay, honey. Oh my girls. Look at this tag that I have that Sybil sent. Look at this tag with the little lovebirds on the swing. Now that is a perfect color. We could have a butterfly in the background. I don't know if I have any small butterflies that size, but I love that image. Let's see what I've come up with here. We have some roosters. I have roosters. Do we want to make this a rooster journal? There's doves. I could make it birds. Here's more doves. More doves. Here's a tag. Here's birds on a wire. I have so many of these. Here's a feather. Hummingbird. Amber, why are you saying you're horrible? About what? Oh, look at this little book. Oh my. Girls, I may change it from a butterfly to bird right here. Look at all these little bird images I have to put in it. Love the feather. I like the feather. I can bring it up in size. I mean, I can raise it up too, so it's not laying flat. And here's a little bird that would tuck in with it. Honey, it is 3.5 by 3.5. And this one, the one I made and completed, has a 2-inch binding. This one has a 1.5 inch. Because I just used what was left over from my cardstock. So it's 3.5 by 3.5. And when you cut your papers for the inside, you'll want to cut them. You want to start out at 7. And then you want to work your way down to 6.5 on your papers as you're cutting. And that way, when your signatures fold, they'll fold straight, which I didn't get done last time. And I had a devil of a time fixing it up. So that's a little secret I'll tell you. Cut cut your signatures down as you go, a little bit at a time. Cut your paper down. Do 3 or 4 at 7, and then go down. Go down to like 6 3/4. Are you buffering? Okay. I think I've decided to do a butterfly journal. I mean, bird journal. So I'm going to put some flowers on here. I may cut out some of these and raise them up and layer them. Well, this is just a thought. I don't know if it'll work or not, but it's a thought. Nah. That's a no. Let me get out my flowers. Okay. Okay. I need to turn this around just a little bit, make a little bit more room for myself, because I'm kind of filling up here. Oh my God, there's that cookie that choked me to death that I want. Okay, let's see what kind of flowers we can find. Here's pretty keys and locks and Paris. And locks and okay. I have those. I have this pink, that black and white. I have nylon ones. I have this blue, which could be layered in one. Okay, let me redo this. I think I'll go for that gold one back there. And I think I'll start right there with a jewel. And I need to turn my hot glue gun on. It is 1.5. It is 1.5. I'm pretty sure it's 1.5. I didn't measure it, girls. Actually, to be quite honest, I just cut it. Yes, it is 1.5. So, but I had plenty of room in that other one that actually I could have put um, another whole thing in it. Ooh. Oh, I'm debating on cutting this up. I'm debating on cutting this up. I think I want to. Well, I can use parts of it on the inside. I'm thinking it'd be really pretty if I cut it out right down in here on this blurred background, which will be the front, that it would be really pretty with the flowers stuck on them. Is what I'm thinking. If not, that doily will still fit on the inside. So I'm going to cut it. Because it won't fit on the inside like it is right now. I don't know why I'm not using my little scissors. It'd be so much easier to stick in them holes. Girls, if I start sewing again, I'm going to have to buy me some new... I've got my shears, but I've used all of my little scissors at doing paper craft. But that's okay. I love it, and I'll just go get me some more. Or I'll cry for them for Christmas or something. I'll just say I've got to have more scissors. I'm running them on paper. Okay. There. And there. And there. What do you think? Do you like it? Now, girls, I want this to sell, so you tell me the truth. I want this to sell for her. Okay, I'm going to put a little blue bling bling or a little bling bling in that. Maybe the pink, because I love this pink. And these are from Sybil. So these are going to have a little touch of Germany in them. So I love this. I love creating with the things that people have sent, knowing that it's come from halfway across the world, and look what we've got. It's just amazing to me. And I'm using it up fast, I'm telling you, because I love them. I have saved a lot of Sybils for my bird journal, but there's more than enough here to do a mini and my bird journal too. So I've got a big bunch of them already stuck in my bird journal, so we're okay there. Okay, I'm gonna have to speed up or my glue will be dry before I get this on there. Good Lord, we're crazy today, aren't I, girls? What's with that? 5 streams lately, and now I'm buffering. Yes, hey. Good deal. Good deal. I'm so excited about the journal and getting the clusters and getting to fix it too. Um, okay, girls, that kind of covers up my flowers that I cut out, but they're on this side anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm going to put these together, these three little pieces, right down here in this corner. Right here. And a little bit of rose color. And a little bit of pink. And then let me see if I can't find the perfect jewel to go in that. Mm. Because I think, no, I know where they're at. I have some more of those really pretty beads. But then again, I might have a bird down in here that would go as the pin on the front. It's a Japanese or a Chinese fan shape. I have deers. And I have pearls and lilies. And there's one of my beads. They're getting tied up. Here, I've got to show you my wiener dog. What's wrong is there's thread in there and it's tying everything up. And I don't like that. Look at my little wiener dog. Well, I do have a pink button that is almost exactly the same color as that front. And I don't know how I could go wrong with that. In fact, I kind of like it. So, I think we're going to put that button in there. And then we'll find something to put in as our opener. That there. And let's see. Where's my little bird that I had on the swing? Oh my, I've set it off somewhere. I sat up till 5:30 this morning up here and played and and played some more, and I don't know what I've done with my there he is. Never mind. I found it. Okay, I want to come right over and let that flower come right in. And I'm going to leave it like a tag, but I'm going to mount it right there with the two lovebirds on it. And then I may put some more smaller flowers up here and see what we can do with that. So I like it there. So we're going to put some glue on this. Shove it right up underneath that flower as far as I can get it. Okay, now a few more flowers. Except I'm going to go down in size a little bit, I think. And let's see. Let's go there and there. There and there. And then if I go right in here, I will have a blue rose, I think, to put on there. I think. Okay. Here's our next layer, girls. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put the gold one down first. And then the teal. I'm going to let it cup a little. And then I'm going to take the little rose and stick it right in the center. And there's the start of our front. And I am sure that somewhere in my box that I have a little bird that I could put on this for my opener. Aha! Whoa, wait a minute. Look at what I just found. I have a little bird right here. That we could put some lace under. You see this? Is it straightened up enough that you can see it? Aggravating, but it does. And I don't know if I want anything under that or not. I don't think so. I mean, we could add some more filigree like that, but I think it's a little more than it needs. And that'll hold my lace, is what I'm thinking. Do I need the filigree under it or leave it without? This is without. I think I kind of like it under it. So I'm going to I'm going to put it on there because I kind of like it. So, you know, you just got to take chances. And the more you layer, the more you actually can see some of the items that you put in. And it just gives them, sometimes it just brings the other things to life. I don't know why, but it does. And, okay. Now I've got to have some lace. And so this is what's going to hold my lace. So I'm not going to put it on there yet because I don't want it on there until I get my, and I have two of these, so I can put one on the front and one on the back. And that's the start of our little bird journal, which was going to be a butterfly journal and now has changed. I'm sorry it's blurry, honey. I don't know what's been going on with it. It looks clear on my end right now. But it has to focus either on my hands or it has to focus on my face. So is it still blurry right now? And I'm yelling at you and I don't know why. Bye, Gail. I'm glad you were here today, honey. Thank you. It isn't my focus. I know. I'm sorry, Kathy. I have a good speaker. I don't know why I do that. I do not know why I do that. And girls, we're 2 hours and 13 minutes into this. Uh, it took me a little longer because I want to play with you girls too. But I think we're going to stop right here, and I will pick out papers and stuff like that and put them in it here in a little while after Tom is gone, and I'll play with my journal, and I'll show you what I've done to it when you get back, and we'll start on the next one. So I'm going to let you all go now, and that's fine, Amber. That's fine. No, honey, I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't forgive you. I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. Okay, Vicky, you go on. Yes, girls, you come and join me in my home any day, anytime, and we'll have coffee and we'll enjoy. And I love you too, Melissa. Oh, don't cry, Amber. I'm sorry. I do. I do forgive you. You know I do. I love you, honey. So anyway, we're going to take up tomorrow. I'll show you what I do. And Melissa, you be safe going home. And I love you much. And I don't want anything to happen to you. So you be very, very careful. And I'm praying for your safe trip home. And girls, I love you all. Let me get back up here and get my face in this camera so you can see me. I love you all, and I appreciate you coming into my home every day. And you bless me with your spirit and your laughter, and I love that. And yes, today was a little more crafty, I think, but sometimes we have to act like we have a craft show. Sometimes we do. So anyway, tomorrow I will show you what I've done, and then we'll start on whatever I come up with next. I was going to do steampunk, but no, you leave my leftover cookie alone. That's mine. Anyway, I'll figure something out. We could still do a butterfly one. I just hit these birds and thought, oh yeah, we could do that. So, and right now it's looking cute. So all of the papers will be in this color scheme now. So it's going to be bright and colorful. So love you all. You be safe today. Be blessed today by all means. Give that smile and your heart and your love to someone else and spread the joy out into the world. There's lots of people that need that smile and that warmth that you have in your heart. So share it. Please share it. And I will see you tomorrow morning for coffee at my house. Okay? Bye all. Well, I will if I can shut it off.